49ers are represented in this panel quite well. Well, Mac Jones has strong trade market expected, and it's up to 5 to 6 teams right now, and that's per Matt Burrows. I don't know if that's a 49ers beat writer or something, but
yeah, he is.
All righty.
Yeah. So does it say what teams?
You got one was the Vikings, one was the teams that needed quarterbacks. One was the Dolphins,
Vikings, Dolphins, Jets.
the Jets, the quarterback needy teams. Yeah, and
so what we thinking, bro? That's the realistic. The first round pick ain't realistic.
I think it's a high second round pick. That's what I think.
The Falcons. Let's go.
High second round pick. So
I think a high second.
So say if Miami, say like the quarterbacks like Kyler and Tua, if they get flat out released and they can't find no trade partner, don't those teams have a big ass cap penalty for when they so to me those two teams are more likely in play to trade for him because of his the last year that he has
Arizona.
on the deal that he signed with San Francisco. And also those two teams they pick high in the draft. Yeah. So the first round pick is out of the question for them. You feel me? So say like if they want to give up their second round pick, man, that might be a good deal. Whether if it's
God, Mike LaFleur was with with Shanahan for a long time too. Like him over there. That even though it's in division where people think it's super unlikely, we've seen it happen. Maybe for a QB, we haven't seen it in recent history, but like it can happen, and we'll take their second round.
I've seen the correlation with Kyler to Miami quite heavy the last 2 days. Pause.
So okay, since you
come
say
on,
that,
Mac Jones, come
since
back
you say
to the FC East and go up against the New England Patriots and beat them in the division for years to come. That's a solid, that's a solid quarterback pickup for the Jets because they have a lot of picks.
Yeah, let's go.
Like, give him something.
Jets. He's throwing at Garrett Wilson.
Now here's the stuff.
Let's continue this.
You said second round. That's all you're looking for.
I said a high second. That's what I did say. Yes.
And we have high second.
Yeah, they got high second. Let's go.
We could
give us Quincy and Quincy.
No.
He's a free agent.
Okay.
Sherwood is
Quincy.
One of them is a free agent. One of those linebackers is a free agent
already.
It's Quincy for sure because they locked down Sherwood.
Yeah.
Oh my mama. So I mean, but that's the thing though about Mac. And that's why and that's why I think the 49ers is playing hardball when we first seen them say, we don't want to trade him, we don't welcome him back. But if you think about it though, like the way they keep shitting on this motherfucking quarterback class, bruh, is probably the second best quarterback, maybe the first quarterback in the off season right now, because even though Mendoza Heisman winning trophy and all that, we don't know what that motherfucker gonna be in the NFL 100%. So what we seen with Mac Jones, and he has first round draft capital on him.
I'll be right back, y'all.
So I think that Mac Jones, he should be able to command at least that second though, bro. 100% when he starts to need QB.
He did pretty good. He did improve his stock. So the Niners are definitely pleased with the production. Maybe they don't let him go for a second. Lack of the lack of health, the ability to have a nice backup quarterback is very valuable. It got them to the
you ain't never lied, bro. You gotta have a backup, bro. We know it best. Snyder fans know it best just based on
that's what I'm saying.
The NFC Championship when the CMC had to play quarterback.
A lot of people think Kyler could be the next freaking Sam Darnold. I don't think so.
Oh, gross! That's disgusting.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
He doesn't have the ability to make a throw over
40
over
yards.
The middle ball is gonna get bat down, and that's what it does, and that's why they do these little out routes, and they have to create space for him, so they send him out bring the routes to the motion of the quarterback, so he has 3 or 4 looks at least.
But see, one thing about like Baker,
And the running
Darnold,
game.
Baker and Darnold, and Daniel Jones, they all had to go sit down. Kyler Murray, he looking to go walk right into a job. Tua, he probably looking right to go into a job. Them motherfuckers don't want to sit down. 100%. Them other quarterbacks, they had to go sit down and find a tutelage up under some of these so-called offensive geniuses in order to get their feet wet and learn up under them. 100%. Kyler, he gonna get thrown straight into the fire, bro, and it's gonna be a whole new system, which he been having to learn, damn near his whole motherfucking career. 100% good. We know what it is with him, even though he has led the league in passing before. But I don't want neither one of them quarterbacks going into this year 100%. Tua or
I'll take
Kyler.
Max Jones. Yeah, I'm not Murray though. If the Jets get Kyler Murray, then if they get more than 2 wins, I'll be very disappointed. I'll be like, man, what do we do?
I like that you're okay with just 2. He's like, if Kyler gets 2 wins, that would make sense.
Fine.
Anything more than that, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, because it'll be mediocre if we try and help him out and spend some money and do things, lose draft capital and stupid stuff.
What do you feel about Aaron Glenn? What do you think about Aaron Glenn? It is reminiscent of Saleh's first year.
Yeah, he reminds me of Saleh a lot. Yeah.
But especially the first year because they moved on from their coordinator after the first year.
Yeah, that's the thing. So
and he is on the
hot seat. That narrative too, bro. Since they let go of the coordinator, it's basically like he's on the hot seat this year.
He is, yeah. They say he's he's on the hottest seat going into the season already. Is him.
Well, because you know what, too? Look at the Raiders. If the Jets can secure another high pick, that's gonna be a part of the draw to get the next coach in. You know what I mean?
See, that's the thing, though. They never gave bruh a shot. You went into the season with Justin Fields, bruh. 100%. You had the special teams outscoring the offense in a game. You had that motherfucker win a game with 50 yards passing. You know what I mean? They never gave bruh a shot. They better bring in a quarterback, at least, a stopgap quarterback to try and get some W's, to see what bruh can bring to the table. Then you shipped off Sauce Gardner and Quentin Williams before the deadline. So you sold. So you really ain't gave bruh a chance.
Yeah, and they letting him be the fall guy.
Come on now.
You know what I mean? They're like
nice.
Well, Kyler Murray also has interest in playing for the Vikings.
Of course he does, because that's like a nice car to drive. But
exactly. But he's a used vehicle. No. But the Giants are likely to trade Kevin Thibodeau to likely save about $15 million in cap space.
Tibbs, where's Tibbs?
He's with the Giants right now.
Where's he gonna go? You said they're gonna cut him?
They're likely to trade him to save $15 million.
Oh yeah, that motherfucker was on the
rumors. There was rumors that we were interested in him.
At the deadline, I think we were too.
Yep.
Instead, we got Keon White.
Mm-hmm. Now that's going to be a name to watch for us, especially with the OA stuff. So, that's something on that. I mean, but that's a name to watch. But now, as for Mad Maxx Crosby, he wants a trade, but the Raiders are hoping to repair the relationship. That's what they want to do. They want to repair it.
Yeah. I mean,
steppers and we stumping.
He's one of your best players. Why you want to let him go if you think you got a shot this year? You think one off season can get you, close to that 7th spot. I mean, why would you trade him? But on the other hand, you just seen what Micah just, drew in drive compensation. 100% want to go ahead and start fresh. You got the pieces on offense with your trifecta and Mendoza, Genty, and Bowers. With them extra picks, you go ahead and start building your offense. But I don't know, bro.
Now, do you think Maxx Crosby is gonna spend his career there? Like, I think this is the opportune time to cash out on Crosby.
I think it is. I think you're right.
Like, because
my only thing is he fits all-time Raider mold. That's
he
one
does
thing.
though.
But see, my
Especially 'cause
thing
he's
is,
pissed to be there.
my thing is, we ain't seen one of them all-time Raiders since
Howie Long.
The Sun has taken over. I can't think as of recent history what other players that they have drafted and kept that have been all-time Raiders. You know what I mean? So, you know, the Khalil Mack shit, you know what I mean? What else do we got? It's been instances over the last
because
years.
how about this? You even had, like, I remember when the Raiders first went back to Vegas, we were in Vegas, and then we were at the mall, and they had a Raider Nation store.
Mm-hmm.
All the cardboard cutouts, you know who it was? It was John Gruden.
Get the fuck.
Not even Derek Carr
was the face of the franchise. Your coach is the face of the franchise.
So exactly, because
whole world.
That was he was brand new back to the team. You know what I mean? Like
whole world.
I mean, Mark Davis is. This is why he did bring in Brady. I would assume to be like, okay, how does it really look like?
Well, he brought in Brady. He brought a bunch of players in that are like partial owners. He got what's the guy from New England? The big old God, he was with Brady too.
Yeah, this shit crazy though. Rather really think about their organization though, and what they've been doing over the last 10, 15, maybe 20 years. Well, 20 years ago they was in the Super Bowl, so I take that back. They had a great run at the end of the 90s going into the 2000s. But shit, Woodson, that's it right there.
Yeah,
Woodson is the last motherfucker, 100%. But that's the daddy. The daddy drafted
and then the last real notable QB. I mean, are we going to put Derek Carr there? Because then it's you got to go back to Rich Gannon.
Right, Rich Gannon was an MVP winner with them too, 100%. But see, Rich Gannon, they traded for him. He wasn't the original Raider though.
No, he wasn't. Ooh, that's
the daddy era. That's the daddy's era, though. You know what I mean? Oh, everything. So what is the Sun gonna do? The Sun, look, bro, it's on you, bro, 100%. And we need that organization to get back to relevance, though, because when they win in they fans, you can say whatever you want about the Cowboy fans, the Eagle fans, the Pittsburgh fans,
and the Raiders
the
fans,
Niner fans, them motherfucking Raider fans. Because that's all they know is losing, right? All they know is losing, bro. And them real fans, they are not turning down no smoke, bro. So don't let them get the winning.
It was Richard Seymour was one of the part owners.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, he was there at the beginning of their dynasty.
Yeah,
matter of fact, Bill Belichick traded his ass to the Raiders, and he's a Hall of Famer that Belichick drafted. Oh my mama, his ass at the end of his career. Oh my mama, get your ass out of here.
What the Owski, the fucking. Oh yeah, Janikowski too.
Janikowski.
The other.
Yeah, they took that motherfucker in the first round. Yeah, they took him like in the first or second round.
Yeah. Yo, what's up, Crooked Commish?
First round. What up, Crook? Oh, that reminds me. So Crook, he wants to try to get together like a dynasty mock, like the first couple rounds or something. You know what I mean? I said, yeah, I'll holler at the homies. You know what I mean?
Come on,
I'll be down. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And now he's trying to get us together on a Wednesday, if not like maybe a weekend or something. You know what I mean?
Now, as for Marvin Harrison Jr., the Colts are expected to check his availability.
They're trying to go legacy, huh? They're like, you know what, we'll save him. Bring him to where his daddy was.
Yeah, change the scenery and real nice for him, bro. Oh, everything.
Romanowski.
And in a shocking turn of events, the Colts end up with Kyler Murray.
Romanowski.
Oh my goodness.
And Marvin Harrison be like, what the fuck?
And he gonna be like, fuck, I can't get rid of this guy. He keeps following me.
He's playing Call of Duty. Play Call of Duty, bro.
Well, as for A.J. Brown, the Patriots are the team that's showing the strongest interest in A.J. Brown right now.
For sure.
So
it makes the most sense. I mean, you got the coach correlation. He didn't want to trade him away in Tennessee. You know what I'm saying? And they fired the GM for that after the first game that year when he went crazy with the Eagles. Y'all remember that?
Mm-hmm. Now,
hold on. And then, you know what I mean? They got the young kid. They're going into year 3 with Maye. You have to make splash moves right here with these weaponry. They did a lightweight with Diggs last year, but that's, you know what I mean? This is a different type of beast here, especially when Vrabel knows what kind of player AJ Brown is. They're going to push for that, and they'll be the ones willing to pay up for it in true
capital.
Patriots.
Yeah, I agree with you. Hey, Lee, you still got the picture in your phone about the salary cap?
Yes, I do.
Go look and see what New England got, because like you said, Bogey, he got 3 more years before need to get 2 more years before he need to get paid, right? It's time to swing the bat, right? I mean, they did it last off season, but it all went to the defensive side of the ball.
And now they go right back to they got to get the kids.
Okay, New England has $33 million to spend,
and they probably gonna make some extra moves to get some more money, get some more money up under the cap. Yeah, hey, they're a ball player this offseason,
and the cap is going up. It's going up because of they're increasing it for all across.
And this number is with the new projected cap number too.
Oh, okay. Where see, boom, AJ Brown money.
Yeah, they definitely playing ball this offseason, 100%.
Let's see, yeah, because the top 5 is Tennessee with 99. The Raiders with 87, the Chargers with 87, Jets with 82, and Seattle with 75. And then you got Washington at 6 with 68.
Fucking ace. The champions are top 5 in cap, but they got some They got some notable free agents on their team too, though.
Yeah, but they're rumored.
Yeah, like JSN and Darnold might get paid to try to lock them together for a while. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Come on now.
And then there goes all their bread, just those two right there. Because
they also have Devin Witherspoon to pay.
And then it sounds like a tag is on it.
Yeah, I think a tag is going to happen for. I was going to in my news it's going to go to the running back Ken Walker. Looks like it.
Oh, he'll be hot in the motherfucker.
Mm.
Oh, he doesn't have to sign it though.
We did bring up Stefon Diggs. Many execs expect the Patriots to entertain trade offers for him.
Yeah, but see, because it'll probably be like a 6th round or something like that. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Before they just the pending cut.
And that'll open the door even more for AJ Brown. You get your ass up out of here. Here come AJ.
Hey, they might even send Diggs back to the Eagles. Go ahead and have Diggs.
Come on now.
And then Cardi B is seen with Jalen Hurts.
Oh no! It is a cold world out here, y'all.
Now, as for Deebo Samuel, there's interest from the 49ers and a reunion, the Dolphins, the Titans, the Bills, and the Chargers.
Who want to lead off on this one?
Go ahead, bro.
Okay.
What you got?
So Deebo had 75 catches, right?
Let's go.
72 catches, right?
That's one of the higher reception totals in
100%, big bro. And look, we do not want to pay that type of money to no motherfucking 29, 30-year-old wide receiver that's a fake ass running back that can't do what he was doing in the 1920 all the way to 2023 season. Fuck that. That motherfucker, Brad, he want to sign, he want to come back home. Better be a $1 million deal.
I think he goes to Tennessee out of those teams.
Where is it at? This motherfucker was wide receiver 25. He has 72 catches. He had 99 targets, dog.
Damn.
What the fuck?
I mean, McLaurin was dead most of the year, too.
Man, look, that's what I'm saying. So that's more bargaining chips for him to be like, oh, give me this money.
Now
I think we would retain Jennings. I think it's more likely we retain Jennings than bring back Deebo.
Yeah, I got news on that too.
Bro. I don't even want
I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm willing to let Jennings go, bro, because he's kind of toxic. And I'm not fucking with anyone who's fucking with the game.
It's not even that big, bro. And I love what he does for the offense. Especially we got a third in Juwanna Man. We got Juwanna Man throwing TDs and Super Bowls and motherfucking just this year he was throwing TDs. Look, bro, and he's a 7th round pick that became to be.
That's a true Shanahan hit right there. Like Shanahan
100%, big bro. Facts. But it's time for the offense to change, bro.
Yeah.
100%. We need Ricky. This is a 1st round wide receiver that can't stay on
into year 3 now.
We can't mark him
off. It's
crazy right now.
Well,
we also got to get younger at the position, bro. A whole lot faster. Look, bro, we're known for yak. We're known for yak, bro. We're not known for what Juwanna Man does for us. Oh, he's like our bailout guy. You feel me? 100%.
Yeah, and think about this too. It's been shown that Brock could routinely stretch the field too. He's not Jimmy or any of these other guys.
Yeah, the year that Brandon Ayuk went crazy, he was at 17.5 yards per catch, and Brock Purdy led the league in yards per attempt, and I want to say it was close to 10 yards per attempt.
Come on, let's go. Let's take it down.
Yak season, and we know for yak.
And I think the yak is basically because the plays for yards after the catch were being called more often than not because of the bad offensive line. Like, okay.
But see, my thing too, though, when you go back to the yak days, it's a younger Kittle, it's a younger Debo, get motherfucking CMC, like young Ayuk, like the offense was clicking, bro. That's what I'm saying. Now
Ayuk was older,
you can't get these yak shit called like that. Even though Shanahan know how to scheme shit up, Kittle still be wide open. Juszczyk still be wide open. 100% CMC still be wide open.
We need threats down the field, which Ricky can be. And if we start emphasizing that, it's gonna open it up.
But you gotta get youthful in order to do that. You can't get that with a Juwanna Man and a 33-year-old Kittle.
And you know what's crazy? I feel like we would do something like bring in a McLaurin or do where it's like, man, this is just another version of what we already been doing. You know what I mean? Like.
And then you got to match up with Seattle and LA. Them motherfuckers got firepower, dog.
And the substation. And the substation.
And you know what, Lee? Bogey, what else the Rams and Seacox been hitting on? Pause. They motherfucking draft picks. We ain't hitting on our motherfucking draft picks, dog.
I know, GM. That's a GM problem.
Cold world, dog. Hey, look, man, we got to get better, stronger, faster, youthful, all in one season.
Now, Bogey
one off season.
Bogey brought
and destroyed the substation.
Coming out this morning, Bogey brought up Terry McLaurin. The new offensive coordinator for the Commanders his goal is to get McLaurin 10 plus targets a game.
Oh shit.
That's what his plan is. His 10 plus a game.
Hold on. Is he the GM? Is he the GM too?
No, but that's what his
because is his plan to sign McLaurin back?
Hey, what's the OC over there in Washington now?
Okay.
Oh, he over there with the Rams now. He brought in Cliff Kingsbury, man.
No, Washington. Okay, hold on.
No, he said the Washington. I think he said the former OC.
No, Washington.
Cliff Kingsbury with the Rams now.
Who's the new one?
Yeah, who's the new guy? That's a good question.
Let's see. His name is
McLaurin. 10 targets.
David, is it Blow or Blow?
Where he come from? Former QB.
Yeah, David Blow.
Yeah.
So
where's the coaching history?
What's
the coaching history?
I mean, it's Rob Lowe's cousin. But Rob Blow, you know what I mean? He's a dope dealer.
They just run together. Rob Blow.
Yeah, and then who is it?
Yeah, he served as an assistant quarterbacks coach from 2024 to 2025.
On what team?
Washington.
Oh shit!
And
so they promoted within. Do not draft no Washington Commandos players this year, y'all.
Yes, sir.
Stay away.
Hey, you know what? I'll take Jaden Daniels though, because if you got like a cute, so you guys remember David Blow?
Yeah,
we played for
as
the Lions.
Player, he had one good game that I'll never forget. It was a Thanksgiving, and
he played for the Lions.
He started for the Lions, and he tore up Chicago. I think Chicago might have won, but he went out there and put up yards. So like, he went just shredding up. And I remember because shout out to my brazy cousin Ryan, man, free him. He locked up right now.
Yeah, now
he was in the league with us, and I remember him. He was like, "I'm so crazy."
Gotta let it breathe, Lee.
He let the motherfucker go ahead and he put him in all his DraftKings lineups on the Thanksgiving turkey shit. You feel me? This motherfucker killed it though.
And that motherfucker was probably 0.0001%.
Yeah. Crooked says if the Raiders win a Super Bowl, the fans are committing minimum 5 homicides that night.
Come on now. Hey, Crooked. Hey, so Lee last show he had a Raider fan that in there that was trolling his ass, and they was going back and forth for about 10 minutes, bro. And bro kept telling Lee was 0 rings.
I said I know about the 0 rings, motherfucker. He wouldn't leave me the fuck alone.
Zero rings.
Should I miss Lee's show? There was that on Wednesday, huh?
A prophecy.
That mother. Catherine goes, what's going on?
Lee, did you spaz though?
Predicting the truth.
No, he didn't spaz. He was just going back and forth with bro.
Okay. I'll say good. Don't spaz on a stranger, but definitely
calm down. Was I good?
Let him know. Let him know what time it is, Lee.
I'm gonna give y'all a backstory about the show too. Too, right? So Lee and the Raider fan was going in on each other, right? Pause. So when the show ends, I go check the YouTube studio. Bakes is in the comments like this is complete blasphemy or something like this. So Bakes went and watched the replay of that shit and was like, Lee, man, what the fuck are you talking about right now, bro? 0 rings. Hey, so whenever you get a chance, Lee, go look at the comment that Bakes left for you, bro.
Go peep.
That's what I know.
Hey, but it was a good show, though. Lee did a good job on the Raider fan, though. Pause.
You need
good.
You know what? I said we don't have rings. But what did I say? What have you done lately, Raider fan? You haven't done
saying it's sugar-free haterade even.
Hey, I've been doing good, man. I used to take the hate to heart, but now I'm like, fuck it. It is what it is.
Now you got to get the recycling, right? You take
I don't know if we can
and you reprocess it into motivation.
I take the hate from Kidda all the time, so I'm used to it.
Hey, Lee. Hey, the shit that come from Kidda is reality.
Exactly.
You agreed to it. Clip that.
I don't even think he just that might have been a fallback right there. He just said exactly. Oh man.
Oh world.
But I watched that back and I go, God damn, I actually held myself in check a little bit.
Lee, you gotta let them know what time it is, Lee.
He took, but you know what? It was good content. That's what I looked at it. So whatever.
Okay, yeah. I gotta go keep this. Damn, I missed that. Nobody. Oh, that was only 2 days ago. I was like, I keep thinking that it was last Friday.
Well,
you did the first Wednesday, the first midday edition.
Yeah.
Come on now.
I like that though. That's getting, so we're getting some traction there.
Well, the 4 players that are rumored to be traded are AJ Brown,
what?
DJ Moore,
what?
Addison,
what?
And Rashad Bateman.
Wow.
Hold on.
Don't fall.
Really? What? On
Don't fall for the banana in the tailpipe, huh, big bro?
I ain't falling for that shit. Don't fall for the Bateman.
Don't fall for the bait, man.
Was that motherfucker first round pick, y'all?
Yeah, he was.
Oh my goodness.
And remember he got a sports hernia and had to get a surgery. So he basically missed like a good amount of his rookie year.
Hey, why the Ravens can draft at any position except for that position, bro?
They draft the hell out of a tight end though. I'll tell you that much.
Why don't none of they wide receivers pop right into my name besides Jacoby Jones opening kickoff?
I mean, there was Torrey Smith. Was Torrey Smith originally drafted by them?
I want to say yeah.
I think he was. Yeah.
Brashad. There was a Brashad.
Anquan Bolden wasn't. Derek Mason wasn't. Who else was they top? Shannon Sharp wasn't.
Well, what's brother that won the Super Bowl with them? And fucking my man from the Cardinals. Bolden? Then he came to the Niners.
Anquan Bolden.
Anquan Bolden. There you go. Yeah. Anquan. You know what I'm saying? Steve Smith Sr. was over there.
Them was all add-alongs. Oh my mama.
Yeah, exactly. Because when you talk about the guys they drafted, we're talking go back. If you're going back to the last, you're talking about Hollywood Brown. You're talking about Rashad. Don't fall for the bait, man. Then there's Rashad Perryman.
Rashad Perryman. That motherfucker couldn't shit in the league.
Yeah,
he was a deep threat. Yeah, see, that's the thing. They can draft every position.
You ain't lying. Now that I think about it, because they took all those
guys
up high.
Except for a wide receiver.
All those guys were drafted up high.
See, that's what worries me about us, though, Bogey. Bro, we just spent the first round pick on a wide receiver 2 years ago, and you telling me we finna do it again? And then we got it with Brandon Ayuk. That motherfucker ain't finna be on the team. Yeah. Then when we go back a few more drafts, you could have had the wide receiver that you want to trade for, but you take a D tackle that ain't on the team right now in Javon Kinlaw. Like this motherfucker, like
we could have got
how I bring up West
or Jefferson or
that's in your motherfucking division. The Niners need to turn it around in one season, dog. Please forgive me for going on a rant about my team, y'all.
Y'all commit.
No. Hey, JD, I love this because, like, here's the one thing. I started looking at the ratio. It's a little too close to call. But I think so 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24, 25. We've been in the postseason 5 out of those 9 years. It's a little too close to call, right? I feel like this might be one of those years that we miss out again, but what we do this year is important for next year to get back in the mix again.
You know I'm not mad at that, Bogey, because that's my thing. Like, bro, we have to make a change going to youth. 100%, bro, because these motherfuckers is getting a whole lot older.
We've been winning young as fuck, but now that team is old. It's crazy.
Huh?
Yeah.
Like when you go back to like 2019 when we started getting into the thing, we had our core youngsters and we had a mixture of veterans, and then like we kept, our young core is old now. You know what I mean?
Facts.
That's crazy.
Now, JD, I'm gonna switch it up. I'm gonna go the extensions, contracts, and cap moves.
I got you.
Yeah.
Okay.
1 second, everybody.
All righty then. I love the new drop.
Yeah.
Thanks, Peacock. Drake London, the Falcons want to extend him early.
Yeah, because you can get it for cheap right now. And for the low cost of $27 million a year, you might be able to lock down a Drake London right now.
No.
Yeah, because you don't want him to ball out. You don't want him to ball out and be like 35.
Yeah. Now, as for
even though we don't got no quarterback over there, do y'all got Drake London on your radar this year?
I'm probably gonna stupidly, foolishly trade for him in Dynasty for as cheap as I could, and then I'm probably gonna I'm trying to teach myself this last couple of years to not hate people that did me wrong that I believed in, and I go back to the well because they'll be cheaper the following year.
Yeah, and it's kind of hard to not to ignore the what was it, the 160 targets he had in 2024. You know what I mean?
And you know what it is too? Injuries, for real. Like he got hurt week 2 and it was over for him because he played hurt and he kept compensating, then he hurts the other leg. And then they should have put him on the IR right there. Instead, they just for like 5 weeks he's questionable and then doesn't play, and then they get him back in the mix to do nothing. And then he gets hurt again. It was super stupid how I think that's just one of the bad organizations for real, bro. Like when you look at it. Like you have the Browns, you have the Raiders. No offense to Bakes, shout out to Bakes. No offense. I mean, there's some dumbass organizations here. Who else is dumb? The Jets. No offense, kidda. They just kind of do these things. The Falcons are one of them, though. You know what I mean?
The Titans.
Uncle Jerry always cost himself more money in contracts by not wanting to pay motherfuckers early. You know what I mean? That in lightweight, in retrospect, that's kind of dumb. 100%.
You don't need to rush
because he paid the boy that went to Cabo, Zeke, and was out there holding out, and he forced his motherfucking hand, and he didn't like that shit.
Mm-hmm. Well, we were talking about JSN earlier. He's projected for a 4-year, $166 million deal, which is about $41.25 million AAV.
Yeah, he wants one more than Chase. And he got the hardware now too.
One thing about that is that he don't be, in my opinion, I'm not paying him top dollar yet.
They're going.
We only seen 2 seasons. The last year, his third season was his breakout season because his first 2 years was all right.
Yeah, that was
2024 was the one where he did it, and then because that was where he killed in the slot.
Yeah, he killed it in the reception, 100 grabs.
100%. This year was this. Of course, he followed up with back-to-back seasons, and I'm not saying that his trajectory can't be up there where Chase and Jettis is, were very, very Puka 100%.
Yeah, and Sam Darnold did do it too.
Puka got to get paid, and that's the thing. Does JSN sign before Puka, or does Puka sign first? Because They both. Well, no. In my opinion, Puka deserves.
I think Puka's going to get the bag first. I think
to me, Puka deserves to be more paid, or not more paid, but the highest over JSN.
Yeah, no, I'm with you. But watch this. I think it's going to be JSN who waits out a Puka getting paid first so he could top that.
Yeah,
you know
first
what I mean?
rounder
Puka,
versus.
I think Puka's isn't going to be a 40.
rounder.
I think Puka's will be like 37, 30, 38, something like that. You know what I mean? And his guarantees are going to be higher.
Wait, first of all, it's just Stafford, Devontae. They ain't paid Kyrie
They ain't
yet.
paid no one. They're paying no one. They're so young.
That's what I'm saying. If I'm Poop, I need to take care of my boy. He needs to be the number one paid.
And Puka's going to get paid. Puka's going to get paid this year, though, for sure.
He needs to be the number one.
I think he's going into year 4. Is this year 4?
Yeah, because
they're not going to let him play out his 4th year.
He's a 5th round pick.
You don't want him to reset next year's market. You know what I mean? And be like, I want 45 or 43 or some shit. You know what I mean?
But every year the cap goes up as well too, though. So that's why we see like Aiden Hutchinson about to try and break the bank. Who else at that position? Because get
Myles Garrett and Myles Garrett and company.
And TJ.
They all jumped that up to 40 already.
Exactly. So Aiden Hutchinson is up next. Peacock's boy is up next.
Will Anderson.
Yeah, Will Anderson.
Facts.
He puts the nightmare in nightmare fuel.
Now, while we're on Seattle, it says Devin Witherspoon is seeking a major extension. So he's probably going to reset
with another team.
No, he from.
No,
Seattle.
I'm making a joke.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Yeah, there's no way he's getting Derek Stingley money. He ain't trying to reset
no. He's gonna get like they're gonna do it. It's the same GM. They're gonna do the same thing that they did with Richard Sherman. You know what I mean? They're going to make him one of the highest paid, but not the highest, if they retain him. Because they got
PB and Dub in the building. My bad.
What up, PB and Dub? Happy Friday.
Yeah, PB and Dub.
Yeah, no, they still got to pay Darnold too. Oh yeah, you get into that eventually, right?
Yeah,
I think I saw that in there.
Yeah, and now as for the 49ers, expected to offer Juwan Jennings a multi-year deal.
Cold world.
Yeah, and it's going to be something he's going to look at it and think it's disrespect, the offer. Watch, because it's not about the years. It's going to be, we're going to lowball him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We're going to lowball him again. Watch.
And as for Dawson Knox, we talked about earlier, the Bills have him as a cut candidate, which will save them about $10 million.
Yeah, and he is subject to like be re-signed for something.
Yeah. Now,
they might do that.
Yeah. As for the Chiefs, Jawan Taylor, the Chiefs are expected to release him and save about $20 million plus.
Yeah, they signed him from us. That motherfucker was a backup tackle, and they signed him to be a starter. Signing.
Yeah. And and the 49ers are projected to have about $57.27 million cap space. That's with the
money,
with the carryover money from
that's because we ate a lot of dead money last year. I think we had about $100 million in dead money last year.
Yep.
Yeah.
So all that shit is off the
man.
And then next year you get that $30 million if Ayuk is released or whatnot.
Yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get there because whoever signs them,
if they get rid of him, it's like $85 million over like 3 years that they'll save.
Yeah, exactly. Now, as for Ken Walker, he's a candidate for the franchise or the transition tag.
He doesn't like that at all.
No.
He's over there in Disneyland right now, or Disney World right now. Really mad about that.
And as for
under 35, my bad.
As for Kyle Pitts, he's likely to be franchise tagged.
Who?
Kyle Pitts, franchise tagged by Atlanta.
Yeah, smart move. Don't you got the tag numbers on there? What is that? About 10 million?
I think it's about 10 or 11 million, I believe.
You said 11, yeah.
Yeah, 10, 11. And the Cowboys are expected to attempt to re-sign Javonte Williams before free agency.
That's a smart move.
Mm-hmm.
You think he would go to Tennessee?
If they offer him the bag.
It's just whoever offers him more money at that point.
Yeah, because you got I'll be right back, y'all.
No problem.
Yeah, I'm wondering what a Javonte bag looks like with the Cowboys too. You know what I mean? Like I feel like the Cowboys are gonna muff this up, and if they do want to pay some kind of running back, it'll probably be they'll go after Ken Walker. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I know that's who Derek wants. I know that. Yeah, he's pouting for that over in Super Bowl.
Well, the Cowboys like fancy things.
Yeah, they like the cars. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So we need the MVP of the Super Bowl with a star on his helmet.
Yeah.
Can you see it, Stephen? Stephen, don't even answer that question, Stephen. This is why I'm in charge. That's my Uncle Jerry voice.
Yeah, that's a good one.
It's not that great.
Well,
that's what makes it so good, though.
Yeah.
What else you got for me here?
Well, I'll get to the free agency buzz right now. I know there's a drop for that. I believe, right?
I'm still here. You ready? Free agency?
Peacock, could you hit the free agency buzz?
Let's do it. 1 second. Stand by for free agency.
Well, the Colts aren't expected to let wide receiver Alex Pierce reach free agency and could even use their $28 million franchise tag on him, depending on how negotiations go with Daniel Jones.
Wow, so that's got to get handled all before free agency for Alec Pierce's sake, I guess. Hey, look, Daniel Jones is going to sign whatever they are. I think they already offered him a deal mid-season, and he declined that deal. Then he fucks his shit up, and then obviously pull that deal. I would imagine they're just going to offer him that same deal, but like lesser. You know what I mean?
Lesser guaranteed money, probably.
You got to get right. We're here for you.
Yeah. Now, I know we touched on Malik Willis of the day. Interest now is the Browns, the Dolphins, the Steelers, and also there's because
Malik Willis is so great.
Yeah.
Isn't he?
Yeah.
Why the Browns? Like fucking just like trade Shador away for the low to like the Raiders or something.
Yeah, well,
like, give the man a chance. Give the kid a chance.
And they have Rashid Shaheed have Raiders have interest in him. That's his team. That's
Rashid Shaheed. Oh, that's right.
Rashid Shaheed.
Because they just what did they trade to get him?
Oh,
the Seattle because they traded him for like a rental for real.
What did they?
Yeah, he set up a lot of their touchdowns, man.
He didn't really do anything for them anyway.
No, he did in special teams. He had like a few touchdowns.
I know. That's right. Bring it up.
I mean,
top off the first play of the game, the Niners.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, he set the tone for that. He single-handedly won some games for Seattle. What are you talking about? And Darnold didn't do it. I'll tell you that much. The defense and that special teams won a couple of those.
57.
And
the defense and special teams won a few of those for them.
And the Rams are interested in Diami Brown.
Okay. Diami Brown, he was with the
Washington Commanders, yeah.
He was with the Philly and Washington. And
I
don't like the fact that my bridges look uneven.
Now, as for Breece Hall, the Chiefs have strong interest, but the Jets are unlikely now to franchise tag Breece. So,
let the man explore the free agency market.
Now, as for Peacock's, Texans are expected to show interest in Mike Evans, along with the Chiefs, Bills, and the Ravens. Also,
why would we want to bring in another we have like 50 wide receivers. That makes no sense.
Yeah. I would love him in Kansas City as well, bro.
I also had not heard that, but okay. I mean, I said that last offseason, like, give me a Mike Evans. Like, I was
and then Christian Kirk came through.
Yeah, and then I was like, well, that's great. Christian Kirk. Well, maybe that's why they always want an old-ass wide receiver at the end of their career.
Well, Christian Kirk's the oldest wide receiver that's out there in the free agent market.
That's what I'm saying. Like, they don't have Christian Kirk anymore, so it's like, let's get Mike Evans
out there, right? You said Mike Evans is potentially out there, or is it like a trade thing?
No, he's a free agent.
He's a free agent.
Wow, Mike Evans is a free agent. He's so going to the Chiefs.
He's coming back to Tampa.
Yeah. Okay.
Well,
finally, Mike Evans has come back to Tampa.
Now, as for Tyler Linderbaum, the projected the Chargers are going to make him the top free agent target if available. And the Ravens already said that they're they're not going to give him what he wants. He wants $18 to $20 million. So he's
and you know what hurts his cause too? It's like whatever new regime that's in there. If they go, look, our scheme, we don't, we're all right with them.
Well, the rumor is if he goes, that the Ravens' top target for center is McGovern from the Bills. I saw that this morning.
What's his name? Connor McGovern? No,
Connor McGovern. Yeah, well, my show on Wednesday.
Conor McGregor?
My top was Linderbaum or McGovern. So, but the Ravens now, if he leaves, they want McGovern. So,
hey, that's a badass name. Like, wait,
McGovern. Yeah. So
McGovern, my city.
Now, as for Joey Glass-Bosa, the 49ers
I'm a McGovern this state.
Now, as for Glass-Bosa, Joey, the 49ers are expected to pursue and see what he wants in free agency. Now, this was
He's talking about giving us Joey Bosa.
I'm not. He's in Buffalo. I ain't giving you shit.
He's like, not interested.
Oh, you're always giving us shit. What are you talking about?
Now, as for Carson Wentz, the Jets could add him to the quarterback room because of the Frank Reich connection.
They won a Super Bowl together.
That's true.
Mike Evans would be nice on the Raiders reuniting with John Spytek and Brady.
Ooh, I didn't think of that.
And what are they missing? Like a actual dominant wide receiver, you know what I mean? And then to relieve some of the pressure off of what's his name, Bowers. You know what I mean? Because Bowers just takes all the attention away.
Yeah. Now, as for Kirk Cousins, the Cardinals are expected to show interest if he's released.
The Cardinals, nice. I mean, Michael LaFleur, you know what I mean? Shanahan and McVay, he's been under both of them. Pause. Kirk Cousins has played with both of them. Pause.
How much money y'all think Kirk is getting on the market?
Hey, Kirk Cousins' agent is the best.
You know shit.
That shit.
And this is Kirk Cousins is going to double dip. Pause. So, he's definitely going to go. It might be the first time they get some kind of little bit of friendlier deal here because it is going to be like a 1 year sort of prove it deal. When you really look at whatever contract he gets, he's probably going to get like a 2 year, 3 year, or a 3 year type of joint. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Now, as for Derek Carr, the Vikings could explore as competition for JJ McCarthy.
Yeah, and it's probably like if it's a 1 year deal, my bad. For Cousins, we're probably looking at $40 million fully guaranteed when we're talking like a Cousins. Because remember Brady and them in their last years, they were getting when him and Breeze, they were going 50 fully guaranteed 1 year deals. And they did like 3 of them in a row, both of them. You know what I mean? So they're
definitely gonna get his money for sure, bro.
For sure.
What was that last one you said, Lee?
The Derek Carr, the Vikings could explore as competition for JJ McCarthy.
Yeah. For all my Derek Carrs, I picked up for $1.
Come on now.
I got 2.
I know. I'm kind of mad about it. You beat me to them.
Well, and as for coaching front office moves, Bill Musgrave was hired as the Jets QB coach. Brian Callahan is the Jets QB coach / passing.
Okay, hold on. That Bill Musgrave one, that one actually is a more solid correlation to bring Derek Carr back. Because that
where?
To the Jets.
Oh, okay.
Wait, hold on. Is Musgrave with the Jets?
Musgrave was hired as the Jets QB coach, correct?
QB coach, yeah. That correlate because listen, Derek Carr when he was under Musgrave as an OC with the Raiders, 2 years into it, he was an MVP candidate. You know what I mean? And they broke his shit, or they broke his shit. Remember they had Donald Penn? He was like the best tackle that year.
Was that the same year with the groin? Didn't he have a groin issue when he was running for a touchdown?
He gave up 1 sack that year, Donald Penn, and it was in Week 16 where they were shellacking in Oakland. They were shellacking the Angela Colts
candidate that year.
And then this motherfucker, Donald Penn, gives up his first sack of the year, and they break Derek Carr's tibula.
Facts.
And
Brady,
in the same day,
what's Brad name? You had Brad from Michigan
across
State.
the nation.
It was a
This
Cook.
is insane. In the
And
same
what
day
was the
across the
backup?
nation,
Because they made it to the playoffs
happened to Mariota.
Yeah, they made it to the playoffs that year, and I forgot it was a dude from Michigan State. His name
was a rookie, McGloin.
Was it Matt McGloin that year?
McGloin.
and he got mollywopped by the Brock Lobster-led Texans.
And Will Fuller.
And Will Fuller with the small hands.
Will Fuller still.
Like a Connie.
I think Will Fuller still has like an NFL record where he's like number one in the category at minimum 50 receptions. I think he has like yards per catch or something like that. Like he's high up there.
30.
Yeah, it's something ridiculous. Like nobody's close.
So Brian Callahan is the new Giants QB coach and passing game coordinator. Darrell Bevel is the Panthers associate head coach and offensive specialist. Jim Schwartz, the Raiders are expected to gauge his interest to see if he'd like to come on over to the Raiders.
Okay, for that.
As for ex-NFL player DeMarco Murray, he's now the new Chiefs running back coach. So that's that. And the Raiders are hired Mike McCoy as the assistant head coach over for the Raiders, ex-Chargers coach too. As if Crooked Commish is still in the house, the NFL confirms that Bears won't receive comp picks for losing Ian Cunningham, because I remember telling Commish that they could get it, but the NFL says they are not going to get comp picks for that.
He's a coach?
No, he's the GM.
Oh, okay.
He's the color GM that went over to Atlanta, I believe Atlanta. Was that? I think it was.
He's a what?
He's the black GM that went over to Atlanta. He's because if you're a minority and it's a high-ranking official, you can get a comp pick, but it came out that they are not going to get a comp pick for him. If you're a color or something like that, which I think is stupid and all. Now, Randy Moss.
You could just say minority.
Yeah, I just said minority. Yes, I said minority. Now, as for Randy Moss, he patented "You got mossed," so he'll be making cha-ching on that stuff now.
Come on now.
As for JJ McCarthy, he says he's going to elevate his leadership and his mechanics this offseason. Seeing is believing, JJ. Now, as for Deshaun Massage Watson, he's expected to get a chance to start for the Cleveland Brownies.
Oh, shit.
Yes, sir. And as for Fernando Mendoza, he had a change of heart. He now plans to throw at his pro day now.
Oh, shit.
So,
he want to go out there and show why he's going to be the number one pick, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Bake said if it's under $100 million, Cousins' agent won't consider it. Maybe Miami. And then Bake said the Rooney Rule.
Yeah. Now, as for Puka, maturity concerns could impact the Rams in their negotiations on his contract. They're saying they're having issues with his social media and his maturity. So we shall see on that one. They don't like his off-field shenanigans he's doing with the what is it? One of these I'm trying to figure
streamers and shit.
Streamers, yeah. He because he brought him into the clubhouse and all that stuff and onto the property without permission, saying he could, and he was streaming stuff there. Yeah, they're worried about his immaturity stuff. That's what they're kind of worried about before they get to the contract extension. They don't want to drop money. They want to have that first addressed, I guess. As for Mike Vrabel, he says Will Campbell will remain the left tackle. He won't go to guard anything. He's going to stay at left tackle. And as Maxx Crosby said, he just wants to play football and be left the fuck alone, in quotes. That's what he put in quotes. I just want to be left alone. And now, as
that motherfucker, if he's on the market, he's probably the top priority that's on the trade market. I mean, AJ Brown as well, but them pass rushers, them motherfuckers really don't be coming up like that, dog.
Now, as for the draft and quarterback news, Trinidad Chambliss was granted an injunction, and he's eligible to play for Ole Miss in 2026. So he's off the board for the draft now.
And that makes Mac Jones' value go up because that's
exactly
quarterback, and them quarterbacks was third-day quarterbacks.
Now, as for the NFL league business and other notes, the NFL won a grievance over the NFLPA to stop making those annual report cards, as I told you earlier. The report cards now will no longer be made public, like about the cafeteria, the workout center. That's all gone now. That won't be made public. So now, as for this morning, Stefon Diggs pleaded no guilty to his assault charge made to against the personal chef, who claims he slapped and tried to choke her. Diggs was ordered to have no contact with the victim, and his next court date is for April 1st.
Not guilty, huh, man?
That's it. Now, as for your 49ers, that 49er Ram game in Melbourne will be week 1, which will either be 9-9 or 9-10 of the week 1 in Melbourne.
Cold world.
And now, as for the Steelers, they're willing to wait down Aaron Rodgers, as for Rob Heavenstein, he announced his retirement. And as for the James Pierce case, the WNBA player, I guess her Rakeem Jackson, filed paperwork in court that she will testify when need be against him.
Oh, shit.
So, yeah, it's not looking good for him. Now, as for Peacock's Texans are going to build an 83-acre in the Toro district in Bridgeland that opened 2029. It's a new practice facility and all that kind of stuff. So now coming, they're going to build a whole new one. Now, as for the NFL, is unlikely to investigate Giants co-owner Steve Tisch over the Epstein-related emails.
Oh, shit.
I sent you what happened. I didn't send it because some of the stuff was not good. Now, as for the Seahawks, the sales process is expected to begin and record a record bid on the team.
I'm about to buy that shit.
Now, as for coming out this morning, multiple 5 NFL players received presidential pardons. Joe Klecko, Nate Newton, Jamal Lewis, Travis Henry, and Bill Cannon all received presidential pardons. Last night or this morning. That came up. The news came up this morning.
Newton, I remember when Nate Newton got in trouble. He was moving all that work.
Yeah.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah. And that's all the news I have for Friday the bloody 13th, fellas.
Let's go.
I thought you had some injury updates.
Oh, yeah. Mac Jones will
Hold
not
up.
My bad. I was trying to take that motherfucker off too, bro. That shit was kind of clean.
And as for the Patriots quarterback Drake Maye will not need off-season surgery, and George Brittle Kill says he hopes to be ready for week 1, which I highly think that's going to happen, unless he's going to have some miraculous.
And you jumped the gun on me earlier too. You went into league business without letting me know, but we talked about league business, so here's the league business drop.
Got to write these things down to remember myself. So I got 4 drops, but I like that.
I got 5 drops.
5 drops. I'll get.
You're the one who put your show sheet up there, and you had 5 segments, so I made 5 drops.
Yeah, I appreciate it, Peacock. I do appreciate you.
Come on now.
Yeah, and then we can categorize things into those drops too.
Yes, sir. That's
like every week to week type shit. You know what I mean?
Yep. All right. And what's the basis?
League business.
Wow, that would mean that he would be a 6-year call. Yep. Yeah, he got his 6th year. Yep, it is 6 years. But so that probably makes him one of the big quarterbacks coming out next year. Yes.
Yeah, because apparently they go into the NFL at like 25 years old now.
Yeah. Come on now.
I'm making a joke because there's been a wave of them
like being a left guard with Campbell. That was their downfall, in my opinion, during the Super Bowl. Bates said.
Yeah, and then saying, bringing back Will Campbell, like on his injury a little too early. I mean, maybe because he was that good before he got hurt. Maybe I don't know. I can't remember him before prior to the injury. But yeah, they spent a high capital on him. Short arms, apparently.
I was looking at video clips that came out this morning. They said that Ernest Jones, on about 5 or 6 plays, was reading the New England offense. He said it was a run, and what was it, a run? And he just stopped the goddamn. He said he knew their plays by Drake Made's cadences.
That's just. I mean, he's the middle linebacker. That's he's the quarterback of that side of the ball. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know, that's his job.
That shit down. Yeah, but no. Other than that, that's all the news I have.
Come on now, good looking, big bro.
And to all the ladies out there, happy Valentine's Day.
100%.
Even to mine.